Good morning. My name is Joan Tallada. I'm a community consultant and advocate. I'm also a member of the Community Advisory Partner, or the RBD COP. Vaccines are one of the most cost-effective health interventions. Specifically in the case of COVID, vaccines, despite they do not avoid infection or transmission, they can really help once you get the infection to avoid that you get sick or eventually die. Despite that, only around 2/3 of Europeans have been vaccinated by August 2024, the latest period where we have data from. Why people don't get vaccinated? People refuse to get vaccinated for multiple factors, but we will concentrate on one specifically: lack of trust. Refusal to accept vaccines can have different motivations or perceptions or motives. People may think, or some people believe, there are poison to the body. And this is clearly connected to the idea that if you're a healthy way, you should inoculate something into your body that is man-made. Some people even think that vaccines are meant to control your life. You have had bad experiences in the past with the health systems that may affect you. Also, you may feel anxiety about how fast sometimes scientific knowledge develops and products are created. All these elements may influence your decision, your acceptability or reluctance to be administered a vaccine. How do we respond to those challenges? Our intuition says that when people are not following scientific recommendations, is that because they are ignorant, and it will be enough to provide them with good information so they will change their behavior or their attitude. But the studies, qualitative studies, have shown that this is not the case. Actually, providing information, evidence-based information to people who are reluctant to be vaccinated can actually be counterproductive and reinforce their misperceptions about vaccines. How do we then address their concerns? Here, the key word is trust, building trust. And how you build trust, the first step is clearly listening to people, to their concerns, why they feel the way they feel, why they think the way they think. When people feel that their preoccupations are being taken into account, that their beliefs are considered in a non-judgmental manner, this is when we are starting. This is the first step to build a trusting relationship, taking them seriously, not making them feel ridiculous, because that will basically alienate them from us. It will cut our relationship. So this is about dialogue, but horizontal dialogue is not pretentious attitudes and messages. We need to avoid mandatory messages, basically telling people what to do, what to think, because we do know it doesn't work. So dialogue must be built in an equal relationship where we can incorporate what society and communities think about research. Community participation in research actually address those issues. And from the very beginning, from the design of the research, from the development, monitoring and evaluation of the investigation, but also about marketing authorization, implementation of the marketed product, and surveillance. It's true, community participation may sometimes slow the process, may be a little bit costly, but the benefits for the research itself and for society are extremely important and will at the end facilitate a smooth process for community acceptance of the vaccine product.